this dash here real quick. Looks like we got Solsi starting on the pole. This thing, he takes off, gets a good lead on the start. I believe that's Biggin on the outside in that 100 car, trying to get back up underneath of him. Solsi out front as Biggin in that 100. He's falling back to about 4th. It looks like now. See if we can figure out who's 2nd and 3rd. Through the field here. We're trying to see if we can get back to the front. Forgot who the heck is he out there. Again, Solsi out front. And that good looking black number 5 car. Good battle there for 2nd. Can't quite tell who that is. Biggin's falling back to 4th. Looks like it's going to be Austin Michael. And Scribbles are going for 2nd and 3rd. In the meantime, Biggin's reeling Scribbles back in for that 3rd spot. I'm not sure how many they're transferring here. Didn't quite have the details when we started, but we got Solsi out in front, Austin Michael 2nd, Scribbles and Biggin here in the top 4, fighting out in this B main here at the Nitro Outlawz. Austin Michael trying to get up underneath the Solsi there for the lead. So we can get back up there and get a good view of that. That group here at Durango is right there towards the top. It's a pretty fine line. You don't want to get up into the marbles, but you don't want to be down too low. Solsi gets up in the marbles there. Gives Austin a little bit of a gap on the bottom. Not able to take advantage of it. Those Scribbles holding tight there in 3rd. There goes Austin down to the bottom. They make a little bit of contact down the front chute. Austin diving back up underneath, going into 1. Can't quite make the pass. Solsi holding on to the lead here with Austin right behind him. Scribbles has worked his way up onto Austin's back bumper. We're from the front here. Again, Solsi's now got away by about 4 or 5 car lengths there on Austin. My Scribbles has kind of reeled him in, and Biggin's falling back in that 4th spot. So it's battle here for the top 3. I'm not quite sure how many laps I have left. View of Biggin back here in 4th. Michael's still on that. Austin's still holding on that 2nd spot. Scribbles falling back a little bit off his back bumper by about 4 car lengths. Solsi's got a pretty good lead here. Looks like a Warrior Welder. That's not why it's so hard to say. Trying to get these Biggins there for 4th. Not able to make it work. Let's go back through the field here. Some good cars in the back of this B main. Back up here to the front with Solsi. Solsi, Austin, Scribbles have kind of separated themselves here in the top 3. Big gap in between the 3 of them. Unless one of them makes a mistake, and it looks like anything's going to happen here. Again, it's Solsi out in front here. Austin in 2nd. See if we can find somebody's feed on here. It tells us what lap they're on. Now, looks like that's going to be the finish. Solsi taking the win here in the B main in the Nitro Outlawz Durango UMP race. Austin finishing 2nd. Scribbles 3rd, and it looked like Biggin held on for 4th back there. I know they got their dash finished up, so they should have the lineup here going for the A feature here real shortly. Looks like we also got Scribbles, Biggin, JNC. So they brought a bunch of cars out of that B. I think they brought about 6 cars out of there. So So as soon as they get rolling, we'll jump in there. Looks like they got about 10 seconds left on their timer, so. All right, so we'll have a quad screen up here once we get going. Top left will be my main screen that I'm looking at. All right, looks like they're loading in here. See if we can get in before they start. All right, so top right corner we have Big T's feed. Down the bottom right we have Foul Hunter. Bottom left we have Moto. So we'll try to. And you see me looking up, it's because I got a 32-inch monitor above my head. So sorry, you guys look at my fat neck, but. All right, looks like we're loading in. Audio mixed here, so it looks like Jackie's gonna jump out to the lead here. Just trying to slide up to that top, get up in that top groove. Give me a couple laps here to figure out who the hell's who here. Oh, we got Jackie out in front. Johnny the 21 car ran about 4th right now as we scroll through here. Good tight racing up here in the front of the field. Slinky in the 69. Johnny trying to get underneath him for 3rd. Not gonna make it work. I'm trying to figure that is a 2nd, a 20 car. We scroll through the field here a little bit. Feel the cars. Oh man, the point leader in this is find himself way back here in the back. Look like he's about 15th or 16th. Back up here quick to find this Foul Hunter. Foul Hunter finding himself in about 11th right now. 20 car field. Back to the front. It's so icy here. All right, we're back to Jackie up there in the front. Still trying to figure out who the hell that car is in 2nd, the 20 car. We've got Johnny sitting there in 3rd in the 21 car. He's going to find his way up underneath that 20 car. Not able to make it work. Right now, Jackie's still holding on to a good leader, but he doesn't have a lot of space here. One mistake and he's going to lose that lead in a hurry. There we go. I finally figured out that it's Slinky. So Slinky trying to get up underneath Jackie here for the lead. With Johnny right behind him in 3rd. Johnny was the overall. Oh, here we go. Big move by Slinky. Oh, they get together, 3 of them. Johnny kind of gets in the back of Slinky, kind of pushes him into Jackie. They're all going to keep going here. Johnny's going to try to slide up in front of him. He's holding that bottom. He doesn't quite have the move. He's pinching it down so he doesn't slide up in front of him. Good race here from top 4 cars. Jackie's still holding on to that lead. Slinky in 2nd. Johnny settled back to 3rd. And the 69 car is Leroy trying to get himself up into this battle. Got top 5 up in here now. So for the 88 car is Dowdy. Dowdy's worked his way up into this top in this battle from the top as well. Meantime, looking over the screen, like Moto's worked his way up to about 17th. Ballinger's made himself up to 10th. Back up here to the front. Get some of the sound dialed in here for you. There we go. Looks like Slinky's made his way to the front as I was screwing around with other things. Let's see if we can get back up there real quick. Yeah, Slinky's made his way to the front. Jackie now in 2nd. Dowdy's worked his way to 3rd. Leroy in 4th. And Johnny's still down there in 5th. Fighting it out with somebody there for that 5th spot. Meantime, it looks like Slinky's starting to stretch this out a little bit. So we can get up there to the front. There we go. Slinky, Jackie, Dowdy. Not a lot of room to race here, but you just kind of hope that guy in front of you makes a little bit of a mistake, slips up into those cushion, maybe catches the wall a little bit, gives you a shot. Looks like here Leroy. Looks like Leroy settling into the 5th spot, trying to get around Johnny for 4th. Looks like we're still looking at Slinky up front with Jackie, Dowdy, Johnny, and Leroy in the top 5. Not a good reader board. I'm not going to try to do more than that, though. We'll just kind of scroll through and see where everybody's at. Looking at some other screens here. It looks like Oda's made the way to 15th. Fallon down to 10th, and Biggs made the way up to 11th. So they've kind of mired back there in the middle of the field around 8 right now. So we'll get back up here to the front. So we'll get a little bit of action here. Most racing I've seen has been pretty clean. A little bit of rubbing up front earlier, but looks like everybody's kind of settled down and followed into line. Again, here's our view of Jackie. Let's see, we'll go full screen here with this for a minute. Jackie's still set on the second. Looks like he's. Let's see, drop back to third here. Let's see if we can find out. Slinky out in front. Is that Dowdy right behind him now? Looks like Dowdy might have worked his way into second while we were scrolling through the field and screwing around looking at things. Yeah, it definitely is. So it's Slinky and Dowdy. They're catching up with some pretty good traffic here. Guys fighting for position. I doubt if they're just going to move out of the way and let them go by here. So we'll see what happens with Slinky and Dowdy. Slinky kind of gets caught up here in this traffic. Dowdy right up on his back bumper. In the meantime, Jackie and Leroy are trying to work their way back up into this fight as well. Jackie kind of catches that wall. He is stuck behind that lap car. See if Dowdy can. Big move by Slinky to clear the lap car going into 3. Dowdy's not able to clear that lap car, so that puts a lap car in between Slinky, first and second. Good run here by Slinky. Hold on, you can see how many laps we got left to go. It looks like we got about 13 laps to go in this thing. Dowdy's still trying to chase. No, a little bit of contact there. Lap car gets into Slinky. Dowdy, this allows Dowdy to get up on his bumper, but he's not able to make the pass on him. They are right there. We're over halfway through this thing. 11 laps left to go with a 40-lap feature. We have Slinky, Dowdy. Looks like Jackie's still holding on to third. I really wanted to jump off these top 2. It's been a pretty good race here. If I jump off, something will probably happen in the middle of a lot of traffic. Allow Jackie to crawl in a little bit, but he's not going to be a factor unless something really happens. Dowdy is right on Slinky's back bumper. Just one little mistake and Dowdy's going to take the win in this thing. We're down to 8 laps left to go. Let's go to the quad screen real quick and see where everybody else is at. But Fowler's made his way up to 9th. More heavy traffic right here in front of the leaders. Dowdy's worked his way right up onto the quarter panel of Slinky. Let's see if he can make something happen. Does he get himself into traffic here? Slinky with a good move under that lap car. A little bit of contact there. Looks like we have about 5 laps to go. Dowdy's going to have to do something here pretty quick if he's going to get anything done. He might be just saving up for that last lap slide job coming off of 4. There it is. Dives underneath, tried to make the slide up under Dowdy. Big slide up in front of him. Slinky just crosses him over. Let's see if they start trading slide jobs back and forth. Did a good job of not losing a lot of momentum. He's still right there on the back bumper. A lot of times when you do that slide job and it doesn't work very well, you end up losing 3 or 4 car lengths, but he's still right there on him. Catches the fence a little bit and loses a car length on him though. Looks like he's made a little bit of separation here with about 2 laps left to go. I'm afraid to scroll back through the field, but we'll see what happens here with leaders. Go to the big screen here for the finish. We're coming up for the white flag lap. Slinky still out in front of this thing. He's led about half of the race. Dowdy going to make another move to the bottom. He's going to try one last effort. Big slide, but he's not going to be able to make it work. I think that's going to be the finish. Looks like he's going to take the win in this 40-lap feature at Durango for the Nitro Outlawz. Let's see if we can get one big screen here to see what the results were. Looks like it's going to be Slinky, Dowdy. Jackie held on for third, Leroy fourth. Johnny was up there fighting early. I didn't see where he went. Scroll through it. Oh, looks like he fell out of the fight here, but we'll go back through this. See if we can get into the lobby here and catch a full rundown. But good run by Slinky. Good run by Dowdy. Getting himself up into a fight for the lead, but just could not make the pass. Did a couple slide jobs there, but couldn't hold on to it. Good crossover by Slinky to get back up underneath of him. All right, we'll load in the lobby and see if we can see what the results were. So it looks like, again, it was Slinky winning, Dowdy second, Jackie taking out, rounding out the podium. Leroy Breezy, looks like he just left. It's just too easy breezy. Foul Hunter, Styles, So Icy, Warrior Welder. Can't say that very well. And people are leaving the lobby, so I can't really tell from there. But we definitely had the top three dialed in. So good race there from the Nitro Outlawz.